So, what if the moments that feel like they're breaking you are actually making you? It's a powerful idea, right? Today, we're going to dive into this simple but honestly pretty profound story. It's all about how to find your real strength when you're under pressure, and it all comes from the lesson of a humble tea bag. Have you ever felt just broken by life's challenges? Come on, we've all been there, right? That feeling when the weight of everything just feels crushing. The pressure keeps building and building, and you feel like you might just shatter. It's something every single one of us goes through. And that's exactly where our story kicks off today. It starts with that universal feeling, that relatable struggle of just being completely and totally overwhelmed. So picture this. There's a student who is just at the end of their rope. You know the feeling, personal problems, work, or school challenges, it's all piling on at once. And they finally go to their teacher and just admit it. I feel completely broken by all of this. Now, this is where it gets interesting. You'd expect the teacher to give some advice, right? Maybe a lecture or some of those easy, feel-good phrases. But no, the teacher does something way more powerful. They just listen. Calmly, patiently, they just let the student talk. And then, after listening, the teacher does something kind of strange. Something that seems totally unrelated. They just get up, fill a kettle, and start to boil some water. A super simple action, but believe me, it's setting the stage for a really powerful lesson. All right, so this is it. This is where we get to the heart of the matter, the incredible parable of the tea bag. So what happens next is so simple but so deliberate. First, the teacher takes a single, unassuming tea bag and just places it in an empty cup. And then they pour that hot, steaming, boiling water right over it. And as you can imagine, the water starts to change color. That nice aroma fills the air. And that's when the teacher drops this piece of wisdom. They say, see that? The hot water is what releases the tea's true value and flavor. Wow. The very thing that seems harsh, the intense heat, is exactly what's needed to bring out the best in the tea. Okay, let's break this metaphor down, because it's brilliant. The tea bag, that's you. That's us, filled with all this potential we might not even know we have. The hot water, well, that's life's struggles, isn't it? The adversity, the pressure, all the tough stuff. And the flavor that comes out, that beautiful, rich flavor, that's your true strength, your character, your real value. And the amazing part is, it's only revealed when you're in that hot water. But wait, there's more. The story isn't done. It gives us a second, really powerful analogy to make sure this lesson really sticks. Okay, think about this one. Sharpening hurts the pencil, but it makes it write clearer. How true is that? The act of sharpening literally shaves away parts of the pencil. It's a destructive process, right? But without that pain, the pencil is useless. It can't do what it was made to do. That painful sharpening is what makes it effective. So what we have here are two totally different examples pointing to the exact same truth. You've got the tea bag. Intense heat brings out its best quality. And then you have the pencil. A painful process makes it work better. Both of these stories are really telling us one big thing. And here it is. The crucial point is this: your challenges can actually make you stronger and better. Those struggles, those moments where you feel like you're being broken or stripped down, they aren't just things to endure. They're often the very catalysts that are shaping you into a stronger, more effective version of yourself. All right, so that's a beautiful idea, for sure. But how do we actually use this in our own lives? What's the real takeaway for you and me when we're the ones feeling that heat? It really all comes down to reframing your struggles, okay? So instead of seeing adversity as this giant wall, this barrier stopping you, what if you saw it as a catalyst for growth? You've got to recognize that pressure, maybe it's not there to crush you. Maybe it's there to reveal hidden strengths you didn't even know you had. And that awful feeling of being broken, that's not the end. That could be the very beginning of becoming stronger. Because your unique flavor, the best parts of you, are almost always released in the most difficult times. So, this all leads to one final thought. A question for you to take with you. The next time life turns up the heat, when the pressure is on and things feel tough, the question to ask yourself isn't, why is this happening to me? The real question is, what's your true flavor? What unique strength, what incredible character is about to be released because of this pressure? Think about that.